So today we're going to talk about lighteners, aka bleach. I know, everybody, every time we say that word, everybody just starts to cringe. Today joining us is Amy Nilsson, brand sales manager from Keune Hair Cosmetics. Amy, welcome.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
It's Thursday. It's almost the weekend.
And
We're making it through the week.
And you're in Vancouver.
And I'm in Vancouver, so I really can't complain about anything. The sun is shining. I can smell the ocean outside. That makes me happy.
Where are you from? Tell us.
I'm originally from Winnipeg, but currently living in Calgary.
Calgary.
So no oceans anywhere near where I am from.
That's where the place is cold.
Yeah,
that's where our head
cold.
office is, actually.
It's cold, but I've been told that it's been warm this week, and by the time I get back tonight, there shouldn't be much snow left.
Yeah.
So that makes me happy too.
You guys get like 2 months of decent weather, right? Is that how it works?
It depends. Actually, last year we had a really good spring and summer.
Thank God you guys got hair salons to keep you busy.
Right? What would we do with all our free time if we couldn't go to work and make people beautiful every day?
I know, right? High five to all the hairstylists in Calgary. So we got a new launch this week. Tell us about what you guys are up to.
So Keune is very excited to announce the launch of our new Freedom Blonde Lightener.
What is it?
This is our very first clay-based lightener. We have 4 other lighteners, including an ammonia-free lightener for any customers who need to have that type of service or would like a more gentler lightener. But this is our very first clay lightener. Clay lighteners were created a few years back when balayage and ombres were really becoming into the industry, and we needed a lightener that would stick to the hair without running or dripping and didn't need to be applied into a foil. The original concept of a clay lightener was, again, it was nice and thick, it really stuck where you put it, but then it would form a hard shield on the outside of the hair, and that shield kind of protected the inside of the product to continue the processing service. When that process was done, you would take the client over to the sink, you'd kind of break that shield or casing on the outside of the hair and then wash it away. However, that casing or shield was very fragile, and if the customer moved, then it could crack. If they touched their hair, it could crack. If you moved their hair in the process, it could crack. Those cracks would cause the hair to stop processing on the inside and also left a powdery mess.
I've seen
everywhere.
it.
Yeah, it's everywhere, and it's difficult to clean up because it's clay. So as soon as you add water to it, that powder can be difficult to wash away. So they were a bit of a challenge, and I often found myself that you weren't getting more than about 1 to 3 levels of lifting with them. They just didn't have that strength.
So the technology wasn't quite there yet.
Not quite.
Okay.
A lot of stylists I've spoken to are not a huge fan of clay lighteners for all of those
Probably because
reasons.
of that,
Yeah, so they tend to stick to more of just a thicker lightener. Like we have our cream bleach, which we use for a lot of our ombres and balayage because it is a little bit thicker. But now we have a new clay lightener with new technology in it. So we're pretty excited to show everyone this and let them know that you can get up to 7 levels of lift.
7 levels of lift.
7 levels.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go through it.
So in this kit, which is in your sales books, and you can talk to your sales reps or they're in the lovely stores as well, this is what you receive. So this is the brand new packaging, and we're very excited to show that this is the type of packaging we will have for all of our lighteners now. So they come in these beautiful white tubs. This is the clay lightener. It has its own developer that goes with it, and it is extremely important that this developer is used with this.
So you actually need the developer and the lightener together.
Yes, they create a team. So this is the clay lightener here. This has got what's called kaolin clay inside of it. Starts with a K, and then we also have wheat proteins built into it. So the wheat proteins is to help protect the integrity of the hair and help from causing excessive amounts of damage. Okay. That type of clay in itself is a little bit more of a flexible, softer clay, so it's not going to form that hard shield on the outside. It still firms up on the hair, but it doesn't create that really hard shield.
So it's flexible?
It's flexible.
Wow.
Yeah. When it's combined with this developer has sticky polymers inside of it that bond with that clay and create that force flex technology. So it will firm once you apply it onto the hair. It won't bleed or leak onto hair above or below it, but it stays flexible, so it's not creating that hard crust that can crack and cause dust everywhere and then stop the process.
This completely revolutionized the whole clay lightening system.
Yeah, you know, Keune, we took a little while to get it out to the market, but Keune is really big on when we introduce something, we want to make sure it is the best of the best. We've done all of the research to make sure that this does what we say it can do. And I actually got my samples the other day and was playing with it. I'm lucky enough, I've got some friends who are willing to be my live mannequins.
What happened?
I loved it. I used it with 20 volume and got 4 levels of lift on natural hair. And then I used it with 30 volume on colored hair and got 5 levels of lift off of it.
So to a stylist, that wants to just either go take someone blonde or create that beautiful balayage, they can literally just apply this, drop it on the hair, the clay's going to harden around that particular hair. It's not going to bleed, and it's going to be flexible. And when they're done, they'll get their level. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Great
quite
job,
fantastic.
Keune.
Well, thank you. We're pretty happy about it. It spreads very easily on the hair, which is also quite nice. Sometimes with clay lighteners, they can be a little bit sticky and harder to apply. This one's very creamy and just spreads right perfectly up the hair shaft.
Would you recommend this to stylists out there?
I would recommend it to every stylist
At least to try it once, right?
Yeah. And you know, with that kit, it's great savings right now. You get an opportunity to get a full-size lightener with a 20-vol developer. We have in there as well our semi-activator, and the reason for that is we have launched our new peach toner.
Tell us about those.
So Keune has a really amazing semi color line, and we've got a few glazes, and the glazes is what we would consider like a secondary toner. So after you've toned the unwanted shades out of the hair, you can then go in and apply a secondary glaze. So on that box, if you just turn it sideways there, we can see, I'm going to flip it this way.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So right there, we can see on the box here a couple of our semi glazes. So in here we have a silver, a gray, we have a silver lilac, and then that one, other corner, right there, is the new peach.
Beautiful box too.
Yes. Our marketing team is incredible. They're the ones who design all of these things. We love them for it. So yeah, inside that box you get 4 tubes of the new peach toner, which is a beautiful spring and summer color to help create new looks.
Amazing. And then you got some other couple of goodies there too?
We do as well. In your kit, you also get a new balayage board and a feathering color brush.
Explain that.
So this one is quite small and angled. It's not necessarily the brush you would use when you're painting your whole section, but it is the brush you would use to feather out your top to make sure that your section's not too bulky or that you've left any lines when you're applying that lightener.
Is that something new to Keune, or does that already exist?
It's not new to Keune, it's just we've had larger ones, and we've partnered previously with Framar when creating our color brushes, so this one we have branded just for us.
Yeah, is it one of your favorites?
It is really cute.
It is.
I like it.
Yeah.
This is your semi-activator that you need for your glazes, so that's why we've included it in the box, so you're not having to run out and purchase something. Your whole kit is included for everything you need.
In this box, you get
a full-size lightener.
You get
a full-size 20-volume developer.
You get
a full-size semi-activator.
Then you get
4 tubes of your new bleach glaze.
And I'll let you hold this one up.
Yeah. Then you get your balayage board and a new brush.
That's actually quite nice. Excellent. If you'd like more information about this wonderful package that Keune has put together, you can contact our office. You can call your local business advisors, or you can come and visit one of our beautiful showrooms. Our fabulous modern ladies are always here to help. Thanks, Amy.
Have a great day.
You too.